You have a week off for the All-Star break, a good one I might add, and then first game back, you watch Mania go 4 innings
Mm,
of one hit ball,
one hit ball.
and
That
he's
one hit was a home run.
fine,
Mm-hmm.
6 strikeouts,
Yes.
and he's taken out, and they go right to Alex Carrillo, and I cannot, for the life of me, understand why. If I can see it, the Mets should be able to see it.
Yes.
You need bullpen help, and not for nothing. Like I said, you had 5 days off, and you don't go with your best relievers. It just doesn't make sense to me. Mania leaves this game with a 2-run lead. Granted, he only threw 4 innings. I guess they're trying to build up his arm strength
Yes.
and get
Yes.
his pitches up, and which is fine. But we do have a minor league system for that as well. He goes 4 innings, and you hand the ball over to Carrillo. You had 5 days rest. You could have went with Stanek. You could have went with I'm losing my train of thought
Oh,
now
man.
because the Mets are driving me nuts. But you could have went with your best relievers, right? You could have went with Reed Gary. You could have went with Stanek.
Yeah.
You could have got the ball over to Edwin Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
Even Brandon Wadle, if I'm saying his name correctly,
Yeah.
has been sharp.
Yeah.
And you give the ball to Alex Carrillo. He goes an inning and a third, 5 runs, 2 walks, 3 home runs, and once again the Mets let a game get away. Final score of 8-2, as they're still up in the bottom of the ninth, but they're not going to put up 6. And this is a game, and then the Phillies go ahead and lose to Anaheim Angels. You could have taken over first place today.
Yeah.
But you insist,
Exactly.
keep on insisting, going back to these bullpen helps. The Mets need bullpen help. We know that.
Yes.
Right?
So if there's one thing the Mets do need, it is the bullpen help. I mean, you saw it immediately in today's game. As soon as they take out Mania, the Reds just jump all over the bullpen. 5 runs immediately from Carrillo, and it's just noticeable. Like you can't do this when you guys have a very tight race for first place, right behind the Phillies. Phillies lose today. You lose a very winnable game against the Reds today. You can't give away games like this because in the end of the season, these games might come back to haunt you. And
Yes.
I feel the Mets should be at least 7 to 10 games in first place. They've played extremely bad the past 28 days. We saw a stat today. The past 28 days, the Mets are the 3rd worst bullpen ERA. Greater than 5 ERA from the bullpen, and you just can't win. That's not winning baseball when your starter comes out the game and you have your bullpen giving up so many runs that your offense just can't come back. There's not enough time.
Well, I don't question Mendoza much, right? But today's game was a head scratcher. You're coming out of the All-Star break.
Mm-hmm.
You're half a game behind the Phillies. You have Mania back. You have Senga back.
Yeah.
You start Mania. I didn't know anything about a pitch limit tonight. Maybe I didn't read up on it. Who knows? I was a little surprised that he was out after 4. He did work. I mean, he had a bunch of strikeouts, so it's going to bring the pitch count up. That's fine. But once again, you go right to Alex Carrillo. You don't go to Stanek. You don't go to Reed Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and he literally instantly gives up the lead.
Yeah.
And once you listen, Juan Soto came out in the first inning and hit a solo shot.
Yeah, he
he
hit
almost
a nice shot.
He set the tone, right? You're feeling good. All right, you know what? Baseball,
Yep.
let's go. 60 games left. Let's make this happen. Soto's going to get hot. We're going to cruise into the playoffs. We're going to win the division.
Mm-hmm.
And you let this game get away. And for the last month, like you said, you see it time and time and time again.
Yes.
And it's starting to get to a point now where it's hard to watch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the outcome's going to be once these guys come into the games. And you have to think, even the offensive players, even the likes of Soto and Lindor and Alonso and Nimmo, we're trying our best to put up runs. You put us behind the 8 ball by 6 runs.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to get pitches to hit.
Yeah. I mean, not for nothing. You guys really didn't hit much today either, which doesn't help. Lindor 0 for 4. Vientos 0 for 4. Soto 1 for 4. He did hit the home run. Alonso 0 for 4. Mauricio 0 for 4. Tyrone Taylor 0 for 3. I mean,
Mets got a run in the bottom of the ninth, by the way.
They are just not producing. Not great. They of course they score now as I'm saying this, but
it even goes back to that.
like you said, if you're already down by 6
They could have put
runs,
up 7
5
tonight.
runs, exactly. You can't win. You can't win. It's not winning baseball. Then again, you go back to you don't have to throw pitches to hit. You can be more flexible around the strike zone. Then you got bad. You're down. You're gonna press a little bit. You want to get the rally started. You want to hit the ball. So it doesn't help when your bullpen is giving away games like this. And you're right. It is a bit like disheartening being on the team and you see Carrillo come in and give up 5 runs right away. You're just like, what's going on?
And then he got 4 outs.
Yeah.
He got 4 out. He gave up more runs than he recorded outs. And
Yeah.
you know what? We know we've been talking about this for a while now. The Mets need bullpen help. We know that. But like I said, once again, time and time again, you're going to the wrong guy at this point now. It's a 2-1 game. Let's get the W right out the gate, man. And then maybe we can start moving this. We go win 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10.
Yes.
And it gets frustrating. We know the Mets need bullpen help. I have faith that they'll go out and get the bullpen help. But you cannot come out, have Minaya on the mound, throw four good innings, and then go to a bullpen guy that you really don't trust. There's not a lot of bullpen guys that I trust on this team right now, and he definitely isn't one of them. But Reed Garrett, I can trust. Stanek, I have some faith in him. Love lady pitch.
Yeah.
But Carrillo, I can't see it anymore.
Yeah, so I mean, as we said, the trade deadline is approaching July 31st. You said we need bullpen arms. What do you suggest the Mets do? Do they call up a young bullpen? Do they make some moves at the deadline? What is a must do come July 31st?
We're not going to get into the trades on this video. We'll make a different video for that.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this. The asking price for bullpen arms, good bullpen arms, are going to be extremely high. It's going to be highway robbery. So at the end of the day, you either got to bring some kids up from your minor league system, or you have to go out and give up some pieces for a big time arm.
Yeah,
That's what it comes down to. By the end of the day, you're not going to win games like this. And you allowed a Cincinnati Reds team, and they're battling also the Reds, but you allowed them back into a game, and it's going to cost you. And you had the Phillies lose also, I might add, tonight to the Angels. And you failed to pick up a game.
It really is a waste. And the sad part about it is, as we are making this video, the Mets are battling back in the 9th inning. They score, 3 runs in the 9th. Bases are loaded. And you have your soon-to-be captain, Lindor, up at the plate with the bases loaded. So imagine if the bullpen does come and give you, even the bullpen gives up 4 runs. Yeah. It's a tie game right now, or you're down 1. So it's really sad to see this team struggle with the bullpen, because it's almost as if as soon as the bullpen comes into the game, and if it's a close game, you could count it as a loss.
It's instant, and you know what's going to happen. For the last month, you've seen it time and time again, and it becomes one of those things where you're expecting different results, but you're doing the same things and trying to get different results. It is not working.
Yeah.
And it'll be a shame. And this, I tell you the truth, you go back to the 07 Mets, where their bullpen couldn't get outs late in games. The Mets are losing games 10-6, 10-7. And, then you start to blame the offense. Well, he didn't come through in the clutch. Well, you know what? He had 2 hits, and he had 3 RBIs. Oh, yeah, but he struck out in the 9th inning with bases loaded. You know what I mean? So it goes back to that. We'll do a video about trades, upcoming trades.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into that.
And we'll see it from there. But in the meantime, right now, the Mets need to make a big move. They need to get the bullpen arms. And we'll talk to you next time.
Yes, we will see you on the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe.